Okay, so the next problem in the lead code we are solving is construct binary tree from the pre-order and in-order traversal. Okay, so basically what does it mean is like we have been given the pre-order and in-order traversal list. We'll have to build a tree out of it. Okay, so what does this pre-order in-order, right? Let me just summarize. We don't go deep into it, but let's just summarize what does it mean. So these are like a traversal mechanism. Okay, so let's say that we are given the tree. Like how are we going to traversal? If it's a single array, right? We will traverse from incrementing our index. Correct. That's not let's like a one day array. Like I mean we can just increment and we can start from the beginning and we can reach the end, but here it's not like that, right? There are branches, so we have a traversal mechanisms here, which basically like how it's called a pre-order, in order, and post order. Okay, so the naming conventions are based on the how we traverse the root node. Okay, so like if you are traversing the root node first and then going to the left or right, like all these three, like based on that we have named it. Okay, in the pre-order we'll traverse the first, like I mean we'll traverse the root first and then go for left and then right. In the in-order, we will traverse the left node first and then root and then right. There is one more traversal which is post-order. In that case, the root will go to the end. Left will traverse the left first and then right, and then we'll traverse to the root node. We should be having a basic understanding how this works. Okay, to solve this problem. Okay, so now here we have given the list, we have to build this tree. Let's see how we're going to build it. Okay, so now we know this is the pre-order, in order. So now when we want to start building this tree, we want to build a root node. Correct, we need a, like I mean we need to start on it. Okay, so how we are going to do it is, if I go to if I check the pre in the in order, right? Left is somewhere, root is somewhere. It is a mixture of left, root and right, but we don't know which one is the root, and we cannot pick anything from the in order. So what we can do is we can make use of a pre-order here. In the pre-order, it is clear that first element that will come is the root. Okay, so what we can do is we can simply pick whatever that first element in the pre-order as a root. Okay, so this will be the three. This will be the root node. So once we are done, now we need to build the left tree and the right tree. Like we are not sure what will go to the left and what will go to the right. Right. So now what we'll do is we have yeah, let's see like if we can make use of the pre-order to identify what goes to the left and what goes to the right. Okay, so if we take the root, right, whatever that and it comes to the next will be the combination of left plus right. This is like left and right, we don't know where to split, right? We cannot use the pre-order to identify like what are the elements that goes to the left and what are goes to the right. Okay, so what we can do is we can, let's see like if in order can be used. We identified the root, it's a combination of left, root and right. Correct, so we have identified the root. What is root here? Root is 3. Okay, so we are good here. So what does this signify is whatever that comes after this will be the right, and whatever that comes to the left is left one. So now we know in the left tree it will be 9, 9 will be there, and in the right subtree it will be 15, 20 and 7 will be there. Okay, so now we are sure about this part. If you just compare with the result, right, we are almost there. We have configured this as a root node, and this came to the left and this also came to the right, but this is not in order yet. We'll see like how to figure it out. Okay, so let me just clear it out quickly. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so now we have divided the in order, right? Like I mean we know what goes to the left, what goes to the right. Now in order to build the element, I need to know, like first I need to apply the same principle, right? I need to pick the pre-order element, I need to put it there. Correct, like I mean that will be our root node. But here in this in this whole tree, it is a combination of left and right. We don't know, like if I want to build a right tree, right, I won't be if I pick the 9 there, it's the incorrect. Correct, so I need to know what are the nodes that comes to the right here also. Like whatever we did for in order, right, we splitted it here. We'll also have to do the same for pre-order. Okay, now let's see that how we are going to do it. Okay, now here we have identified that this is the root and this is the left, and whatever comes to the right is right one. Correct, so if you just check this grid, right, this is like I mean this is like a partition. Okay, whatever root element is right, this is one area. Okay, this is one area and the other one is another area. Okay, another area. So we have identified the root, it's a mixture. Like I mean whatever the index is here so far, right, it will exactly be splitted like this. It will be exactly splitted like this because we have identified that right element should contain 3, right? So pre-order should also have the 3 because the like same number of elements. Correct, so this will be the split. So among this we need to identify what will be the like I mean for the next tree, right, what it will go. 3 already it is classified as root. Okay, so whatever that is left will be the left part, and whatever obviously we know like from the mid, whatever that we found, right, whatever that is left that will go to the right. Okay, so new pre-order, new in order will look like this. Let me just rewrite. Okay, I've just written the pre-order and in-order, like after splitting both in-order and pre-order. Okay, so this is how it looks. So now if I want to build this one, right? So build a left tree, what I'm going to do, like I want to add a root node first. What is the root node? Root node will always be the pre-order first element. Here there is only one element, so we can just simply write it like 9. We'll keep the 9 here. So we are done with building the left tree because we are no where there is nothing much to do. Okay, and now let's come to the right side. So if I want to build a tree here, right, what we are going to do, we'll always pick the first element from the pre-order, correct? So this will look like 20, correct? 20 will look like this, and then in order to, again, we'll have to split the left and right. How we are going to do it, we are going to here, and 15 will go to the left and 7 will go to the right. So this is how it looks, 15 and 7. Okay, and now let's quickly see like how the coding looks. Okay, if you understood this concept, it will be clear. So or else let me just be let's just summarize what we have done so far. Okay, so first thing is what we need to do is we need to build a root node. Okay, so how we are going to get a root node from the pre-order and in order, the root node always be the first element from the pre-order. We'll just pick it and correctly make it as a root node. And now we need to split it into the left tree and right tree. Okay, we'll have to split the both pre-order and in order. Okay, so we can make use of in order to split it correctly. Okay, we know that in order is nothing but left root, right? And while we know the root already, so we can split what goes to the left and what goes to the right. Okay, and we know that it's a partition. Actually, it's a combination. First off will be the combination like left plus root, root plus left. So we know this one. Okay, like I mean we have identified the root here. Whatever that is left will be the left here, correct? So we are going to build a list in such a way that, okay, so whatever for a left side, this will be the pre-order. In the right side, the pre-order will be this one. Okay, this we need to make sure. Okay, and in order also it's a straightforward thing. We identify the root node, and whatever that comes to the left will be the left, it will go to the left, and whatever go to from the right will go to the right. Okay, so now after splitting it, again we'll apply the same logic. Like I mean the first element will be the root, and then we'll do the same thing like splitting the trees like left tree and right tree. Okay, now quickly check the code. That if you understand this algorithm, this is like a straightforward thing. Let's see. Okay, let's say that if first thing is what we are going to do is, let's say that if there is nothing, right, if there is nothing if either of them is not true, we'll just return a none, because we cannot build it, we cannot build a tree, right? We'll just return a none. And first thing what we'll do is we'll build a root node. How we are going to build, we'll create a tree object. Like I mean this will create a node for us, and value will be the first element that is present in the pre node. Okay, so that is there. Okay, that is one thing. And now what we need to do is we'll have to find the mid element, right? From the in order, we'll have to find the mid element where it is, to split the left to split the pre-order and in order, right? So we'll calculate a mid index. Okay, and then we'll build a left tree. Now we have built the root now, so now we need to build a left tree, and we'll also build a right tree. Okay, so for the left tree, what will be the pre-order and in order? That will be based on this one, whatever so far we discussed, right? In order, whatever that comes from the left will be used for building the left tree. Whatever that element that goes after the mid index will be used for building the right tree. Okay, this is for in order. And new pre-order will be looking like this. Okay, like it is nothing but like I mean this is a bit confusing actually, but if you see it clearly, right, this is what we need to make sure. It's a root plus left. So we'll also have to include the plus one there actually, because we need to ignore that 0, right? We are ignoring the first 0th index. We'll be picking from here. So it's always like look like this one actually. So we'll start from the plus one first node, because we don't want to reconsider the root node, right? We'll be starting from 1, and we need to go till mid index plus 1, because we need to consider the mid index, exact mid index also. As we know, like I mean while splitting the last element, whatever we specify won't be considered here. It will be like -1, but we need to consider mid index, so we'll be adding a plus 1 here. So similarly it works the other way around. Like it will be the next part of the will be the right. Okay, that is it actually. So we'll calculate the left thing and right thing, and ultimately we'll be returning the root node. So this will give us the left tree, and this will give the right tree, and ultimately will give the recursively we'll get the answer here. That's it. Thanks.